see here. It's snowing here in my picture, which is interesting. In Miami, it's very cold these days. It's almost like snowing. And let me see here. Yep. Still figuring out this. Still figuring out this interesting software. Let me see here. Hello, 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 hello. It's interesting software. I think we're going live on YouTube. We're going live on Facebook. We're going live on. Thank you, my man. All right, so guys, we'll show you today. Keep up the good. Thank you. So I'll show you today how we scale basically on Facebook. I'll show you like one funnel that we've scaled to like $2.3 million in sales. Let me show you guys here. We scaled this one, and let me show you here. Oh, that's just such an interesting screen. Entire screen. Boom. All right. So I want to show you guys how we've scaled here from 0 to like $2.3 million in sales. So you guys can replicate the same strategies. So I'll show you the product selection strategy. I'll show you the selection of the strategy overall, like on Facebook. I'll show you the kind of like these strategies for overall like branding. So this product we've since branded, and I want to show you how we do it, guys. So you can see here scaling it to like $73,000 a day, and I want to show you exactly how we do it. Thank you, guys. Cool. All right, guys, we'll just wait for a few more people to join up. This is so weird. I mean, this software is so interesting, guys. It is snowing here. Let me see if I can turn off. If I can turn off the snow. Let me see. Snowfall. All right. I have like sticky notes. I have days in quarantine. Guys, who's in quarantine? Like days in quarantine. It's so funny here. And I have thermometer here. 97.7. Is that good or bad? All right, we'll see. Guys, and if you have any questions, just drop them below here. Just drop the questions so I can answer those for you. And all right, let me see here. Live on Facebook too. All right, so that's good. Do you run ads on chatbots? No, we do not. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter. Guys, drop your questions. We'll start just in a few minutes. I have very like nice presentation for you guys. So something that you can just kind of like replicate for yourself and start thinking differently, right? Because what this all about is it's all about going from like dropshipping to a brand, or if you already have a brand, it's how to scale that brand, right? Like the strategies that you can start putting in your business today to make your brand more resistant to changes on Facebook, more resistant to, you know, all of these like fluctuations with metrics, with like CPM, especially during Q4. It's crazy time. So if you guys have any issues with that, you know, that's exactly what it will help you to do. It will show you the funnel as well. I'll show you the kind of like how we maintain the consistency, how we make sure that we are profitable as profitable as possible every single day. So all of those things, guys, I want to share with you so you can replicate it for yourself. All right. So, all right. I'm your biggest fan. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So cool, guys, and drop your questions. So drop your questions. Someone is asking like, if you could start drop shipping with $100, that's ridiculous, guys. That's ridiculous. I mean, you probably can, right? But if that's kind of like your life strategy to depend on like $100, and maybe if you live with your parents and you didn't have overhead, probably you can do it. But we're not talking about this. We're talking about how to scale brands to like 7 figures per month. Yeah, this is not get rich quick, man. This is hard work. Like, if you're not willing to put work like to make your business successful, then please just leave. Just leave. This is not for you guys. So, all right, guys, we'll start. Let me just share the presentation with you. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much for joining this today. So, yep, let me show you here. So, I'll share. Good guys, can you see my screen now? By the way, if you're not Adam, I know, my man. I know you're. All right. So yeah, I'll cover some of these questions, guys. It's good with this software. At least the questions are documented. They're not just on Facebook. They're just like going out. So let me see here. I'm sharing my screen, guys. Can you see my screen? Screen. All right. Sure. All right, cool. So one funnel brand, 2.2 million in 51 days. And guys, I want to share with you kind of like initially the thought process from the product selection, right? Because product selection is very important for us. We focus on products that kind of like solving big problems, like for example, skincare, beauty. Now we also acquired the apparel business, which is also very like wide appeal. So we focus on niches where there is like a lot of demand and potentially, millions of customers, right? Because it's like you wanna go after something that can get you to like 8 figures, because otherwise, what's the point of doing something? Even like 9 figures, right? So you focus on the problem on a niche that has potentially like millions of customers. So we focus on beauty niche, and we focus on products that by most people's standards they're like saturated, right? And saturated in terms of the demand. There's a lot of demand for these products. So for example, if we go after something that solves like a weight loss or beauty problems, like almost everyone wants to like either lose weight, right? 70% of the population is overweight, right? If we buy, for example, we bought the apparel brand that is in fitness niche. Fitness is trending topic, right? Like fitness, more and more people do fitness. So there's like millions of customers, and there is a proof of concept. For example, the brand that we acquired, we're directly or like indirectly competing with brands like Gymshark. Gymshark is $1 billion brand. We're competing also with like Lululemon, not directly because our kind of like audience and angle is different, but we're going into those markets where there is like so much demand. Because if you figure it out, the payoff for that is very large. And so this is what we're looking for. We're not looking for some like, hey, selling this like small fishing gadget that will be like relevant 3 months in the year and then it will not sell. We're focusing. So if you want to get to like 7 figures per month, you have to focus on something that has wide potential, unless you want to expand with more SKUs, but we'll get into that another time. We're talking about like one product, how to get to like 7 figures pretty much per month with pretty much just one product. So we found a new variation of the old product. Once we find the product, we know there's a niche, we know there's demand. We find the product that have done very well. We talk to our suppliers and try, okay, so do you have newer variations of these products? Maybe better looking, maybe different color, something that's different. And we're also looking for tens of thousands of orders on Amazon, Alibaba, and AliExpress. That's like ultimate validation of the demand. A lot of people, they wouldn't even like, oh, this is saturated product. I don't want to sell like saturated product. For us, it's a sign that the product has demand. Guys, let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense. That's kind of like controversial because a lot of people, oh, this is saturated product. I don't want to do it. I don't want to sell it because it's a saturated. So guys, let me know if that makes sense. Cool. All right, so let's continue. All comes down to demand, right? So if you have If you have the demand, you have the possibility to scale, right? You just have to figure out, obviously, how to differentiate in that competitive market, right? How to position your products differently. And so, but if you figure that out, you have the scale potential. So a big problem for many people. That's how our biggest offers have worked, right? So again, we're buying this like, and this applies to any niche, guys. So if you have, let's say, so for example, we're in the apparel niche, right? That solves like a self-esteem problem for a lot of people. People want to like feel better. People want to look better. People want to be in good shape, right? So that kind of like appeals to all of those. And also the mission and the vision of the brand itself resonates with a lot of people. So now that's also people want to be part of something, right? So that those are kind of like psychological things on which you can differentiate, because you can sell exactly the same product. If you think about it, like, a lot of products like are not really like unique. A lot of products people buy just because they want to be part of that movement, of that kind of like community. So if you start thinking about from that perspective and creating the offers and appeal for a brand that people can resonate with, this is when you can scale something very, very large. So, for example, right? So if you start thinking kind of like how this is like actually executed, right? So a lot of drop shippers, especially guys, if you're still drop shipping, like this is kind of like great example, right? So a lot of people have been selling this like Pour vacuum cleaner. I mean, guys, let me know in the comments who was selling this Pour vacuum cleaner. Who was selling this Pour vacuum cleaner? A lot of people have been selling this one. Oh, actually, hold on. Oh, I was not sharing my screen. Yeah. Now I'm sharing my screen. Yep. All right. So, guys, can you see my screen now? Can you see this store, right? So this is like the product that a lot of people have been selling. A lot of drop shippers have been selling this product. Pour vacuum cleaner. Drop shippers been selling this product for like $30. Right, like $30 they've been selling this product. Some people push it, like some people sell it for like $25. Some people sell it for like $29. Now it's a price fucking war, right? Now it's like everyone wants to sell it, even like who can sell it cheaper, right? So for us, it's always like, hey, okay, so like how we can charge like more for the same product that other people are selling, right? Because you don't want to be in the market unless this is like very high volume market, but you don't want to be competing on price. So for example, this product here is like $299, and it's very similar to the regular Pour vacuum cleaner that other people selling for like $30. So $30, $300, right? Who has more margin? Who can scale harder? Now this brand is doing very well. So if you start kind of like reverse engineering here, they downscaled it. The downscale here, it seems like, but they have done like, you can see 200 visitors per month. Like now it's like about 100,000 visitors per month with this brand. They're advertising on different platforms. They're advertising on Facebook. They've been pretty large on Pinterest. They've been pretty large on like probably other platforms as well, like Instagram and stuff. So you can see here, currently running how many ads? 78 ads, right? Because the margins allow that, right? And there is a demand. So these are the type of niches that we're going into. You have also this one here, Vanity Planet, right? So what is this, right? Another shiny object, like something that, I mean, looks similar to what has been validated with dropshipping. So if you start thinking about dropshipping is an amazing way to validate products, and from there you can evolve and you can get into like brand those products and then sell them in a better way and sell them for a more premium price, right? So here are the prices. So $85 for this one, $85 for this one. Sourcing this product is like probably like $10, right? You have margins of like 8x, right? You have LED mirror, like, I mean, these are like some of the very like interesting products. You can see even on the form fit, the Bluetooth smart scale, like very, very interesting, like, innovative products. So if you just start talking, this is like number one tip, guys. If you just start talking to your supplier, then let me see here. Maybe I'll make it. I'll remove mine. Okay, let me see here. Boom. Wow. All right. Let's see. This guys, I'm still okay. Okay. Can you hear me, guys? I guess I need to be here. Yeah, I need to be here in this. Okay, show and stream. I guess I need to be here in order for the sound to be present. So what is the process for branding validated product? How long does it usually take for you to start rolling content out? So let's say we test something like as a dropshipping, just to validate the demand, right? We see that there is a demand. We typically would get to like probably 100, 200 sales. And once we see that there is a demand, we ship the products. Let's say we ship like 100 products to ourselves, right? To our house or whatever place you have, and from there you can distribute it to your influencers, or you can even like from China through DHL, you can send it directly to the people who can create the content for you. I'll show you the places where you can source the content, and so now you can start gathering Now you can start gathering the content from all these people, so you can brand the product at the same time with our suppliers. Guys, again, comment agents below. So if you need like a good agent, but with our agent, for example, we modify right away the user manual, right? So user manual you want to modify if you want to ship from China and you want to customize the package, right? So packaging is like it's guys, can you hear me? Just drop it. Drop it like if you can hear me in the comments. I think you should be able to hear me now. Can you hear me, guys? Okay, nice. So we customize the package. Package has such a big influence. For example, that's the first thing that customer sees once they receive the product. So even if your shipping is slightly slower, but your packaging is good, that will predicate. I mean, we have clients that are doing like, I mean, even our stores like 4.5 feedback score still shipping from China, right? We want to move away like from from shipping from China completely. But right now, it's even like shipping from China, you can get like 4.5 feedback score. What about clothing that has watch labels soon and putting brand name on the neck label? Usually the MOQ can be pretty high. I mean, I think you just got to do it. Like if even like MOQ can be pretty high. I mean, initially you can drop ship, but obviously that will be, you kind of like you can validate. It's kind of like depending on the capital that you have. We're just placing orders now that are quite substantial, like from day one, because we know there is demand. But if you want, like you can validate products as is with the branding that it currently has, and then over time just to move to like minimum order quantity, putting your own brand on it, and just evolve from there. So that's what I would do if I would start from scratch, guys. So comment agent if you need like a good agent. Ads, right? So we use like AdBeat and AdSpy to find ideas for lenders and creatives. So we had like initially to validate, for example, this product, guys, had done like over $2 million in 51 days. We had a video editor put together 10 variations of the ads using content from YouTube, content, kind of like from the product that we have ordered. So once we get the product, we can shoot content on the phone. We also ship some of the content to our video editors. We have video editors in Europe, and so they create like different variations of the ads from the content that we have sent them. And from there, with that, with 10 interest, purchase, objective, 5 ads in each, we try to be like to have like different things at the beginning. And then we use like interest targeting mostly and broad. Obviously that Hello? Hello, guys. Can you hear me? Guys, can you hear me? Hello? Okay. Guys, I'm sorry. Like, I'm figuring out this new software. Sounds back up. Nice. Let's do some snowfall. Do some snowfall. Yeah, let's do some snowfall. So yeah. Yeah, sorry guys. I mean, this is new software. I'm trying to stream like on multiple channels at the same time to help as many people as possible. So here, right? Like, so I'll start sharing my screen. Hopefully, guys. So for example, right? This is e-commerce brand, right? And when you get like, for example, when you get like, when you have your Instagram page with your brand, like this is probably, guys, like if you just implement this will like just change completely how you sourcing content for your business, right? Because I'll share my screen, showing stream. Okay, cool. This will change everything for you, right? If you don't do it right now, because most people don't do it, right? So you have your Instagram page, right? But then you also have like people that, like, if your product is good quality, good enough quality, right? You have people that are tagging you in their posts, right? And so what it comes down to, pretty much, you have like every single day you have like new content that you can use for ads, right? All of these things, like all of this stuff you can use for ads. So pretty much like every single day you're getting like a fresh content. So what you need to do then is, like, to get, like, after you validate the product and everything, everyone's depending on Facebook ads, right? But what if you kind of like add to that the process for your customers to be actually tagging themselves, like, for example, if you look at like Gymshark, right? So Gymshark has grown on this particular model where there's so many people tagging them with like Gymshark and exposing the products to their own audiences. So let's say if someone has like 5,000 followers and now they're tagging the product in their point. Guys, let me know if you can see, like 3 minutes ago, content here, right? It's either the video or it's a photo, right? Like, but this is the content for your ads. You have pretty much unlimited quantity of content for your ads. Like your customers are tagging. So you need to get this like initial momentum. You need to get this initial customers, and then you need to get your customers to be tagging you in the content on your Instagram page. So now pretty much it will come down to like constant flow of new content, and you don't have to. Someone asked the platform, like someone asked about like Below. Like, you don't have to even use like Below, right? If you don't want Below is not necessarily the only option. All these platforms, and I'll go to the platform that you can use if you don't have that momentum yet. But what you want to create is, you want to create like a good experience for your customers, so they're actually open to share it on their Instagram. Guys, let me know if that makes sense, because if you start actually like asking your customers to tag themselves, like, so even if we have like this brand, for example, right? So boom, right? Like now this person, like 4 days ago, as you can see, they posted on their page. See how big is the following. Now you have this content that this brand, 51,000 followers, right? It probably wasn't even that much that they paid this person, because they don't have like humongous like following, here, right? So someone just like posted, you send the person like 587 likes. So you send people the like free product even, and you invite them to be the brand ambassador, right? You invite them to be, it's called brand ambassador. Some of you guys already do it. Like, this is just tremendous way to source content continuously. So you don't have to like constantly like rip someone else's ads, you know, which a lot of dropshippers do. You don't have to copy like ads. You don't have to like steal someone else's content, because you can start producing your content. And so the key to that would be just like a good customer experience, because if you're selling garbage product, it obviously will be very hard for people to kind of like share it. But if you're selling good quality product, then you know, you can definitely ask your customers, hey, would you mind to share it? Generic UGC software. I mean, you can just have like an email for like after the purchase, hey, tag us to win, like to get a chance to win, let's say, monthly giveaway, or like 25 of our best products, or like yearly supply of your products. You just tag yourself on our Instagram page. Now you have like a bunch of content, right? So just got to be creative with that. I'll show you examples one of the next live streams, kind of like how we do it. But this is what you need to do. So that's pretty much just a supplementary channel. People look at like Facebook ads. So if like initially you have bad packaging, you validate it, right? Then you change the packaging, and that's when you ask, right? Because it will be hard for someone like to ask someone, you know, the packaging is bad. So bad packaging, initial like kind of like not a user experience, just to validate the product. After that, you got to improve and you got to level up. It's all about UGC 100%, because it will allow you to be more profitable on ad side. It will allow you to just like reach more people. If more people start tagging you and like exposing your product to their audiences, now kind of like becomes like a viral effect that you know, fills your ads, fills. So here, like for example, on the advertising side, you know, second day was already profitable. Metrics on ads were promising right away. So, and we're ready to like properly test the product if you have validated it properly. I want to show you more examples for skincare. I want to show you like the ads from this brand. So again, like this is like UGC, right? Like people, UGC, right? Like, so this is it, guys. This is how it, like 100 ads, right? This is just like in the United States. So 100 ads, like UGC, like regular content, regular people, right? So if a product that has like high perceived value, if you look at it, all of a sudden, you can just ask them to tag your product on basically on their Instagram, and so now you have access to all of that content. Guys, let me know if that makes sense. So PMD Beauty, I showed you their ads, guys. Again, right? Like a lot of the UGC, some of the product images, some of the kind of like more professional, but this here is not like, it's nothing like really special. You can see, right?
Does your skincare roster consist of just water in your hands?
So this is like, I think they're selling it for men. UGC here. So, and they don't even test like a lot. I think they're like, probably Facebook might not be even like the best channel for these guys. It doesn't seem like they're putting a lot of effort into it. So, but you can make it like as basically once you have sufficient amount of new, does it very, very well. Javi, right? Like, I mean, they're testing just so many, like 590 ads. Check it out. Like, it's almost all like UGC. It's almost all kind of like just, you know, regular people, like very, like, it's very amateur, right? But it looks very organic. So if you want to make it work on the advertising side, you have to constantly source this content, guys. And I'll get into that in a second, kind of like the number of content that you need to have. And guys, if you need to put like, help like putting these processes in place in your business, then just comment scale below. So one of our team members will reach out to you. Just comment scale below, so we can reach out and help you to put all this process in place. So 20 variations of ads per week. I would have it as a minimum, right? So 20 variations. Ideally, it could be like 30, 50 variations of ads per week. Right now, our benchmark has gone up to like 40, 50 variations of ads per week. New models, right? New people. And then so after like you do validate kind of like the models and the people, the influencers that work the best, they are those people like you can collaborate more with. Okay, so it seems like, let's say some of the ads work better than others, some of the people work better than others. Maybe offer those people specific arrangement so they can like consistently give you like variations of new content. So over 150 variations of ads tested at this point. And main difference makers like faces, attractive people, like first 3-5 seconds, thumbnails with faces and emotions. You want to have something on the thumbnail that's ideally that's like a face, so that people stop scrolling and actually check it out. Then best performing ads consolidate for retargeting plus offers, discounts, and testimonials, right? So once we get someone, like let's say someone visits the website or someone engaged with ads, we just retarget them with a lot of these different variations of the ad. So every time they see something different on their newsfeed, mostly broad and interest, product don't saturate. This is, guys, what I've learned from like years of selling, different products, that products don't saturate. Angles and creative saturate. For example, right? Like, I give this example all the time because this is true. Like iPhone was around like since like 2007, right? Is it saturated product? Probably saturated, right? But every year they sell like millions of these, probably tens of millions or hundreds of millions, because they just change an angle. Okay, this is like new features, new things you get with it, new access to new platforms, new access to new games, whatever they provide you as extra benefit of it. And so what happens is you give people these like new reasons to buy stuff. You give people like some new shiny objects. So killing low performing ad sets and creating new ad sets, that's literally like, with higher budget, because you want to kind of like consolidate, you want to simplify the whole structure. It also helps with tracking, add new creatives to assets, and letting Facebook figure it out. Now, resources for consistent content. I showed you one, right? You need to get your customers to tag your brand on their photos, right? That's one of the ways. Another way is you can use platforms like Below. I mean, a lot of people are not very happy with Below, like that. Kind of like the quality for some reason is not the best. But this is something you can test. I've heard some things, good things about it as well, and we've used it in the past. It was pretty decent. You can use a platform called Trend.io. For $100 per creator, you can get like one custom photo video, one post on Instagram. It's pretty good if you're starting out. Then hashtag paid, right? So this one is good for like whitelisting. So let's say if you want to run ads, from the pages of your influencer. Just today, I had very good ads running from the from the page of the influencer targeting me, which is pretty good. Like, so let's say like this is your influencer and it comes from their page on your newsfeed of potential customer. So, and you're a follower of this person. So then there's a lot of trust that's already created. Yes, run ads from those pages, right? From their own pages. All right, cool, guys. Yeah, so this platform, what's its site? The site is called hashtag paid, guys. It's called hashtag paid. Another one here. And guys, by the way, you want to slide to this presentation so you don't lose any of these resources. Just comment slides. Just comment slides, guys. Just comment slides, so one of our team members will send it to you. Comment slides below. So mini social. Another one here, you can do the campaigns here, like depending on the demographics. So for example, what's your brand name, email, website, what's the product, content created, time interview. So you can kind of like create a campaign where they would send it to dozens or like hundreds of influencers. Like here, like 50 creators have been involved and they have sourced like 100 like assets to them for the ads, right? You have, let's say, spotlight here. So 50 creators, 50 fully licensed assets that came from these guys. Then everyday human, 75, right? So pretty much you have this, you can do this platform if you want to go after like let's say you want to source this content in bulk. You don't want to like one-on-one reach out to these people, but you want to kind of like, hey, we need like 100 pieces of new content. Boom. You just like, you can work with this company as long as they have their influencers in your target audience. Let's say you want to like women 35 to 45, that kind of like your ideal audience that you want to source content from. So if they have those in their database, then you can work with them to source this product, to source this content in bulk. Guys, let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense so far. It's, again, it's not like for, it's not for people who are just like starting out. But if, yeah, okay, cool. All right, so slides pretty, okay. Quite a lot of comments here. Cool, guys. Yes, so one of our team members will reach out to you guys. All right, cool. So mini social, that's pretty good one. So for outsourcing video editing, so ideally you want to have like video editors in house. So you constantly want to like change these kind of like variations and test them out. You can use Upwork to find these people. You can use also no limit creatives. They have this model where it's like unlimited graphic and video, which would be like turnaround time, active requests. So at any given point, you can have like 2 active projects, and each one of those could be delivered in up to like 1 to 4 business days. And so you can calculate how many how many assets you could produce for like 899. Ideal scenario though is for you to have your like video editors in house. So for example, we have now like full-time 2 video editors, and so anytime we need something edited, we just send it to them, and they constantly create new the content. There's another platform here called bcreatives.co. So here's what they offer: 48 hours turnaround, unlimited orders division, basic video editing. They have custom video templates. So pretty much like, that's kind of like just like another option. So video gallery here. So they do, like, you can see some of the people like coaches and trainers. They also have some physical products like add and brightening mask. See here. So this is how they approach it. Not ideal, like kind of like on this ideal scenario, guys, is to have video editors in house, like have full-time video editors that constantly kind of like observe. Okay, so they're testing, let's say, 20 different variations of ads, right? 20 different UGC pieces, and then we tested with that. Some of them work better, some of them work worse, but then the video editor kind of like observes it, has all of the data, and based on the data, okay, so we need to do more of this type of content. We need to test more of this. And so over time, your approach becomes more and more efficient because of that. So that's why you want to have them in-house, because kind of like if you outsourcing initially, that's good, but like eventually everything that you do in your business, ideally you want to have it in-house. the net profit here for us was like 28%, including all fees and expenses. So if you would summarize, it's just like find a big pain, sell people the solution to it, and adjust according to the data, right? So using funnels to optimize for profit, there are like different solutions. So I mean, we use ClickFunnels, and you guys can comment funnel for a funnel template. The funnel template that we have used here, one of our team members will send it to you. So for Shopify, you can use the custom landing page builders such as Zipify. So Zipify here is amazing landing page builder. Now you have also the Shogun. I mean, that's probably my favorite. Also has a lot of the kind of like the templates are very like, and it's like drag and drop. So it's like it's not, and gives you all of the metrics and stuff. So I mean, this one's probably like my favorite. You have also the Builder IO. Another one here, which allows you to visually create and optimize high-speed experiences on your sites and apps. So pretty good one. Kind of like customizations, allows you to kind of customize everything, on your website. You can see very like easy customization. So you can do funnels with that. Guys, comment funnel below so we can send it to you. This is like Blissy. Blissy is like probably, I don't know, like high 8-figure, like 9-figure brand at this point. So you can like reverse engineer this structure, right? So that's why like that especially becomes important as we talked about, right? Like if you don't want to sell, if you sell a product for like $20, you don't need these like funnels. You can just like, hey, this is the product page, buy it, But if you're selling something, let's say for like $80, $100, $150, kind of like on the higher price point, then this what becomes important. How you pre-sell that, like how you pre-sell that, how you differentiate from everything else that people have already seen, like how you differentiate from all other offers that people have seen before. So you can see they're using the better skin as the angle here, right? But it's like it's in the pillow, right? They don't sell the pillow. Hey, this is like comfortable pillow, but they say that this is the skin, like this helps with skin, not necessarily even as a pillow, as product for sleep, but the product for the beauty, right? So 10 top email automations. I mean, ideally you want to work with good like email agencies that does all of that for you, that specialize in it, or you want to have someone in-house that does it full time. So like retention manager. By the way, we're hiring for a retention manager for our business, guys. If you have experience with like email, just DM me directly, and we can talk about. So if you have experience with email, SMS, maximizing the LTV, retention, getting customers to buy more, this will be huge priority for us and big focus in like 2022. We want to focus on repeat purchasers, and this is what, guys, I recommend you do the same for your brands. So, but these are the fundamentals. So you can do the welcome email series. So again, comment slides below so we can send these resources to you. The browse abandonment cart automation, like thank you email is a tremendous opportunity for like this is one hack, guys. Like this is just like an amazing opportunity for kind of like plugging some offer here, or like asking people to tag your product, or whatever message you want to communicate. So here, for example, I'm Nona, the founder of Nona Lim, and I want to just thank you for your first purchase from us. If you have any feedback, just want to say hi, simply reply to this email. I would like to hear from you. Cheers. Right? So now you have something that like, makes people closer to your brand, not just like, hey, transaction, you're just like another one of our like 1 million customers. No one gives a shit. Right, but now it becomes like more personalized, and now these people will be like actually shocked, that they receive these emails, and oftentimes you would receive very like warm replies to this, like instructional email, how to use the product if your product is a bit complex. Product review, right? So review the sheets. So a lot of platforms do that, like Yotpo. Cross-sell and upsell automations, like so after some time, if you sell a consumable product and you know 30 days after they need another product, like let's say 25 days in, you could sell that. You can send them the the automations that they need to buy a product again. Replenishment, right? The same here, back in stock, right? So now back in stock, whatever that is. The birthday, right? If you're collecting the data on the birthdays from your customers, this is what you can do, like happy birthday, and then it customizes the name here, which is pretty cool. But I mean, first take care of these basics here, right? So I'll send you this link here, guys. Again, comment slides below so we can send these resources to you. The postscript, so this is for SMS, right? Kind of like I mean, SMS is pretty like, I mean, you can see it will be like, how many emails are people like sending? So it's like constantly growing. SMS has a high open rate. By the way, I posted a video on my YouTube about SMS, some of the strategies that do us like more than $100,000 per month that you guys can replicate for yourself. SMS has pretty high open ratio. You can see here, like kind of like the click-through rate ratios are crazy, right? Like, so if you have specific keywords, then, let's say the SMS can be triggered by specific keyword. And you can see the click-through rate varies from like 7.5 to 30%. And then the conversion rates are also pretty significant on SMS. 99% open rate, which is for email. It's like if you have like 20, 30%, you're lucky. So this is something, guys, that you can check it out. SMS Bump, one of the solutions. So you can use SMS Bump or you can use PostScript. Both of them are great solutions. Zipify, one-click upsell for structuring the upsells. I mean, just one of the apps. There is a Better Cart, which is pretty good option. And also there is a cart hook, which you guys can check out here. Some of the big stores are using this one. So you guys can check it out. It's priced pretty like, it's like 50% plus 1% of the post-purchase revenue. Pretty good app. That's, a lot of big stores are using this one. Guys, let me know if that makes sense so far. SMS has legal problems, 100%. You gotta do it in a very compliant way. That's why I said it might be best to work with an agency that has an expertise in that, right? I mean, you can still send the whole like the SMS, right? But it's just you gotta do it in a compliant way. Like, so if it's funnel is only for high value products. Good question here. How many employees do you test out to how many get hired? It's a very good question. First, like, we don't before we even test, we give several trial tasks to team members, and so just to get them, just to test them out, just to validate, if that's a good fit for for our business. So we do these trial tasks that are paid. And so out of those that we actually accept after, because if someone cannot do the trial task well, and you can see the quality of their work, you can see the speed of their work. Let's say if that's a video editor, and you give them the video, 3 videos to edit, and you tell them this is one of the things, one hack, guys, that we use. Let's say you give them 3 edits to edit, and you say, okay, so you complete this by Friday. If they send you those videos Friday afternoon, right before the deadline, those are not the best people, because you want people that don't wait till the last moment, like students in school, right? You want people that if they have a test, just get it done, right? You want people that proactive, you want people that get stuff done. And so that is something, guys, that that's something that we are utilizing. And so after that, after the trial task, we let people probably of them are remain in the team because we're only looking for the best people. So that's, guys, that this is something that I want to share with you guys. Again, comment slides below. So Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Cool. So if you have any questions, guys. Oh, jeez. So no sound. Is there a sound or there's no sound? No audio? Can you hear me? Can you hear me or no? All right. Cool. Yeah, guys. So if you have any questions, just send them directly to my Instagram. So I just dropped my Instagram here. And thank you so much for watching, guys. A lot of people have been asking about our program, like e-commerce scaling secrets. We'll be raising the price for the program because we want to limit the number of people we're getting in to just focus on getting the amazing experience for people that already in the program. So if you want to join, I mean, we offer like access to some of the best minds in the industry. We offer the communities that, from people with people that are doing, 7, 8 figures. We have also some people that are doing like 9 figures in sales in our community. So if you want to access to those people, mastermind with the best people in the industry, and also get like direct help from our media buyers, from our team, people have generated, millions and millions of dollars in sales, then just comment here, comment access in the chat so our team can reach out and see if we can get you in. So access, we have different packages depending kind of like on what type of help you need. So just comment access, and one of our team members will reach out to you and we'll share with you the details. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Comment access, yeah, if you need more information about that. And thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for listening. We'll send you the slides. Guys, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. If you have any questions, just drop them directly to my Instagram. So this is my Instagram, and just drop them directly to me. I'll help you out, guys. And yeah, have an amazing week. Thank you very much.